It's very much an on-target, on-point forum for the kind of business that I've been building for the last few years. It brings together the customers and the suppliers, the vendors that I'm interested in talking to. They do it in an informal environment, really, that allows for a lot of conversation and interplay, and I meet the people that I need to meet.
Attending the Dougs, being able to really see the presentation and then move into the Q&A, which I think is extremely important. Again, it's not all that often that you get the opportunity to go and shake hands and talk one-on-one with the CEO of a major oil and gas company. So to be able to have that type of interaction at a show is unique and extremely important, very valuable.
The Doug Conference brings a lot of good attendees, especially if you're on the contractor side of the business like us. So it's been real beneficial for Peak in general.
You definitely have the decision makers all here. Like, you have people that are in charge of certain aspects of whatever establishment they work for, that all in one room. So that's rare. That's quite rare. And just for a small show to have such an impact, it's definitely amazing.
We started attending some smaller events, and historically we have not done a lot of events just in general. When we decided to go ahead and make a pretty decent investment in Doug up in Fort Worth, we found that our return on investment was wonderful. I mean, we really had a good experience up in Fort Worth, and decided at that time, we found out that y'all were planning on this Eagleford show, and we said, absolutely, we need to be in Eagleford, we need to be down in San Antonio. And what we signed on for when we originally made that investment was for a show of about 1,000 people, and here we are, more than twice that, and we could not be happier.
I'm not sure you can do anything better. I mean, we've had great crowds at the speaker, at the papers that these guys are giving. Great crowds. They're doing a great job.
We're already scheduled for the next Doug event in Pittsburgh. So we're committed, we're ready to go.
I think they've done very, very well in keeping the booths small so that all of the vendors are on a fairly level playing field. That makes a little company like me want to come back. I'm not overshadowed by the Schlumbergers and the Halliburtons to that extent, so keeping the booth small is a good thing. For the most part, I really enjoy it when the oil companies or the government people get up and give me information that relate to my business, how I can relate to their needs or how I can relate to the regulations.
The speakers have been great, and another thing which is not a surprise anymore, it's a lot of the speakers have been very forthcoming with technical information that has been very helpful. So we're appreciative of it, and speaks to the level of cooperation going on within our industry now.
When you look at conferences like Doug, you've got a focused audience that are interested in one thing, and that's drilling, for this case, drilling in the Eagleford Shale. So if that's part of your company strategy, is to approach customers in the Eagleford, this is where you want to be.
We've all been really impressed. The speakers have been great. All the talks have been great, very relevant. Good vendors, good exhibitors. Seems to be going really well. No complaints.